Hi, and welcome to Creative AI Explorer. I am PixelPia, and today I am starting my new series about AI in Google. A series where I will try different experimental versions that Google has put out using Google Labs and AI Studio. I did a very short introduction to this video a couple of days ago. And if you have missed that, I will have it linked at the end of the video and in the description. Today, we're starting in Google Labs and with an image generation app and animation app called Whisk. Whisk is a little different than other image generations because it doesn't require prompting. You can use images to upload or create right in the app to create new images. So with all that said, let's dig in and move over my computer. So here we are in Google Labs at labs.google.com. And as they say, the home for AI experiments at Google. This can be used for free. And we scroll down, we have some recommended AI tools. And then we have the so-called playground. We are going to see here. We have a lot of different things. Music, AI, sandbox. We have Flow, including VO3. We have Stitch, where you turn simple prompts and images into desktop or mobile UI designs. And down here we find Whisk, a new experimental tool that lets you use images as prompts to visualize your ideas and tell stories. So that's where we are heading today. And here we see some of the things that are created, animation, images, but we just click enter tool. And let's take a quick look. On the left hand, you can see subject, scene, and style. And for each of these, you can either enter a text and create the subject or upload an image. The same for scene and for style. You can also hit this little dice here and you get a different one for each time you roll the dice. That was just an example. So let's reload this. I don't want that, so we are going to take them off again. You can use one of each, which is where we will start. And we will start by just rolling the dice. We got the bear. Let's see what scene we got. That is some kind of library. Maybe let's choose another one. And we can edit style. You can use 3 images. So let's see other styles. So let's use this. It's some kind of anime style. And let's use it in this library scene. And maybe not the bear. Let's see. Maybe we should use that little robot here. A robot in this library in the style of anime. And if you want, you can write a prompt here. But let's first see what it makes with these 3 random objects. There is our subject, the little robot, and we have our scene, this library scene, and we have the style. I don't think it really imported the style here. And as you see, I got 2 images. You can choose your format. So we can do 1 by 1, 9 by 16, or 16 by 9. Let's try a 9 by 16 this time and switch style and maybe switch object. Maybe we can do both objects in there with the style, with the scene, this futuristics, or maybe we should add one more. Oh, this is a fun style. This mountaintop environment and the style of this paper collagey thing. And let's just create. And as I explained in my first video, this is pure experimental. So let's see what we have if we refine this. Maybe make the robot proportional to the houses. Let's see, because here he is a giant. You see the people and the houses there. Let's see if Whisk can do that in refine mode. Well, it was a little better. Let's try make the robot smaller. Still the same size. Okay. Close refine mode. Let's see here. Well, maybe that is not too bad. So that was refine mode. Here you can flag if it's something that you think shouldn't be produced, and you can give it a thumbs up and a thumbs. You can like an image, share an image, and download an image. But as I said, we can also use our own images and our own prompt. So let's delete all the suggested styles we have here. I have prepared a couple. So let's start by upload a couple of images here. These are images I created a really long time. So we start with uploading my 3 different subjects. While that is uploading, we're gonna upload a scene, and that is the little home they have. And I don't have a style for this. I will use the style we have. While we're waiting for that, we are gonna change the aspect ratio again to 16:9. And under here, you see it gets a seed number. And if we want to make sure we keep the same seed number in all the images we create, we have to lock. And then we have this precise reference. Precise mode directly uses your uploaded images for more precise output. So I have that on when I upload my images. So now we're gonna create our first image here. I don't want a little girl here. I want a new man and a new woman. And I want to place them outside this little house in the forest, and place the man and the woman drinking afternoon tea outside their home. And here they are. The woman, the man, his hat is a little different, but still he has the same clothes, she has the same clothes and the same hairstyle. And they are sitting outside of this little home they had. Let's try to animate one. Click animate, and I don't even have to give it a prompt. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we have. Let me put my headset on so you can see.
A perfect brew for a perfect afternoon.
Yes, delightful. And the forest seems especially bright today.
So that was the animation of the image we just created. I am gonna download, I don't know which one. I think this image. I want to use that. I saved this as setting. They called it. Let's upload this image to our scene. The exact image here we got in this. So let's choose that as our scene this time. Oops. And let's go up, and this time we are going to pick the little girl and place her in this image. Place the girl in the background chasing a butterfly, if I could spell. There we go, chasing a butterfly. That didn't work too well. So I added while the man and woman still are drinking their tea. And we're still missing the woman. So let's add her to the mix here. So we have the girl, we have the woman, and we already have the man in the image. So let's see if that helps us. Here we go. Now we got both of them in here. They're drinking their tea, and she is in the background chasing a butterfly. I think I would like to animate this one. The girl runs after the butterfly but falls. Let's take a look. Let's see what happens if we can still see the man and woman in the background. Okay, let's see if it works better this time.
Careful, dear. Are you hurt?
Oops,
Careful,
that
dear.
didn't work
Are you
at
hurt?
all. The old woman transformed to a young girl
Careful, dear.
and
Are you hurt?
that was a little crazy. Well, let's go to my library to show you some projects I have done. This is the one I wanted to show you. Here I started by creating these images. I had different images. So we had the man and the woman in front of the house. And then I decided to go with this little girl. And what we just saw was all the different images I have created. And then if we go into video here, that was the one where the squirrel came and comforted her. And then after that, I made this one where the owl comes in and lands on the roof. As you see, here she got a tail as well. Here is another one where I played around with the same figure. So let's go here to video and see what I managed to get.
Look at Elara go. She nearly has that butterfly.
Indeed. Youthful energy is a marvellous thing to watch.
Well, as you can see, it is possible to get it right, but this time I used so many tries before I got it to be what I really wanted. I think this is a really interesting tool to combine several characters into one image. Let's see if we can create a spooky Halloween. Let's generate an image for that and see if we can place the girl with the couple and this as a style. Okay, not bad. And let's animate this one and see what happens without any prompts. And here we go. Let's see. Well, that was a first introduction to what we can do in Google Labs using Whisk. So that was today's experiment in Google Labs. Whisk really shows how visual AI can feel both playful and collaborative. A place to remix ideas instead of just describing them. Next time, we will explore the latest experiment in Google Labs called Pomeli and see how Google takes on marketing and social media in quite a different way. And if that is something you are interested in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified. I am PixelPia, and you have just watched Creative AI Experiment and my series AI in Google. And as always, stay curious. Bye.